Let's review the three areas of the Pro9Trader charts. The first area is the dynamic price chart. It's located here, and it includes the movement of the underlying symbol. The next area is the Pro9 direction, located right here, and is used in conjunction with the dynamic price. The bottom third, the Pro9 super trend, is located here. It is also used in conjunction with the dynamic price. Before we explore each of these, let's see the makeup of the full window. Here is the title bar. Located here in the middle or over here on the left, this tells the trader the symbol that's being viewed. There is also a toolbar located right here. That allows for the trader to select the symbol that they're going to review. And there are other various icons here that will be referenced as well. Here is the x-axis. It's the horizontal axis located at the lower part of the window. It includes the date and the time. There also may be a white vertical line displayed in here as well, and that white vertical line running up and down is the day change and references midnight or 12 a.m. The y-axis is located here on the right-hand side of the window and runs up and down. It displays values referenced in the charts, and we'll talk about them as they appear. Let's take a closer look at the dynamic price chart. These bars represent buyers and sellers, and these are called color bars. When we see these green color bars and this movement going up, the prices going up, the buyers are more aggressive than sellers. If we review the red bars, you'll notice that the price is going down. And this is representative of sellers being more aggressive than the buyers. Where the momentum changes from going down to going up, as it is right here, you may notice a white bar. That white bar is also called a turn bar. All of these color bars combined represent movement by traders. They don't represent minutes or seconds. These color bars represent movement. Each bar represents momentum. The current price of the symbol or the instrument being viewed is located on the y-axis and is the yellow price. As the symbol price changes and fluctuates, that value changes as well. You may have noticed this line here. This is the high of the day. This green dashed line represents the high for that symbol. The red dashed line located here represents the low of the day for that symbol. These are the dynamic price indicators, or DPI values. There is a green DPI value that is used when considering a trade that is moving up or bullish. There is a red DPI value that is used when the trader is considering the trade to go down or selling. These gold numbers here represent the high and the low of the most recent completed bar. Let's take a look at the moving averages on the Pro9 chart. The first moving average we'll look at is the 10 exponential moving average. Here is the 10 exponential moving average. It's represented by this small white dotted line. You'll notice that throughout the charts, it will always be a small white dotted line. Regardless of the price
of the color bars is moving down or if the price of the color bars is moving up. The next moving average we'll look at is the 20 exponential moving average. You'll notice here is a small dotted green line. That is the 20 exponential moving average. You'll also notice that there is a red 20 exponential moving average. If that moving average is green, it just means that the previous color bar, that value was less. If the 20 exponential moving average is red, it just means that it's going down and the previous value was more. Here is the 50 exponential moving average. It's represented by this larger dashed line located here. Here, it's a green 50 exponential moving average. You'll notice that there's also a red 50 exponential moving average as well. The final moving average that we'll be looking at is the 200 exponential moving average. It's represented by this large green dotted line, or it may be a large red dotted line.
You may have noticed the green background as well as the red background on the charts. The green background is assisting the trader in telling them that the 10 moving average is above the 20, which is above the 50 moving average. The red background is telling the trader that the 10 moving average, exponential moving average, is below the 20 exponential moving average, which is below the 50 exponential moving average.
There are some other indicators located on the charts that we'll be looking at to assist in identifying potential high probability trade setups. One of those are dots, shown here. We'll talk about those later. Another are momentum arrows, located here. These are also used by traders to assist them with identifying potential high probability trade setups. Let's take a closer examination of the Pro9 direction. The Pro9 direction is made up of a few elements. The first is the blue line. You'll notice that blue line represented here. There are numbers on that blue line, and those are used with a specific trade setup. The next line we're looking at here is the purple line. This purple line represents the value of this histogram that is located here in the Pro9 direction. Many times in evaluation, we are looking for the location of the blue line in relationship to the purple line. Is it above that line or is it below that line? Here, the blue line is less than the purple line or that histogram value. Let's identify the parts of the Pro9 direction. Here is the neutral zone, this gold area on the chart. This line right here represents the 0 line. That value is 0. This line represents the positive 50 line. Here is the negative 50 line. This is the neutral zone. This green line represents the positive 135 level. This red line represents the negative 135 level. The values for both the blue line and the purple line are shown here in the y-axis. This is the super trend. The super trend is represented by a value located here in the y-axis. There is a gold area here in the supertrend as well, and it's considered to be the neutral zone. Let's look at those values in that neutral zone. This line here is the 0 line. This line here is the 20 line of the supertrend. Here is where the negative 20 line is of the supertrend. In between the positive 20 and negative 20 is the neutral zone. Here is the positive 60 line. This line here represents the negative 60 line.